Jericho.
Yeah, but mass-wise, what is he around?
Jericho.
Probably Jericho just due to power fuckery, you know?
Yeah,
He
but
weighs
what? Like, I just want to know
I
how
don't-
many more.
Weighs as much as the city of Jericho.
How many more backfires do I have to take to
Before
get the
you
mass
can
rate?
punt him like a football.
Yeah, right now I'm at 1.2 million pounds. Or 1.2 tons.
I
Sorry.
would have to look up how much the city of Jericho would weigh. It would take me a minute.
How much does city of
I don't think you're going to find that. You would need size estimates and
Jericho.
raw estimates on it.
Yeah,
That's
good
why it
luck
would
getting
I can
getting
get
American
close.
government.
I mean, metaphysically, Jericho weighs a lot because it's one of the
1.2
oldest.
tons. What
one of
weighs
the-
1.2 tons?
That's a lot.
Also, we have to ask which Jericho. There's been a city there since
I'm assuming
roughly
the
10,000 BC.
I'm assuming the exact version that got felled by trumpets.
Okay.
'Cause that's the only time people think about that city.
The Troll A, an offshore natural gas drilling platform off the west coast of Norway, weighs about 1.2 million tons.
What?
Yeah.
1.2 million tons isn't actually that much compared to a building. Like it's definitely a lot of building, but it's not much compared to like cities.
It's okay. You don't need to knock down a building. You need to
That
knock
is the
down
whole point of this power.
No.
I mean, you can
No.
still knock down
Let
a
me
building,
finish
you just
talking.
knock out the four
Yeah,
corners
the
and all the supports.
the
There you
average
go, Bob.
skyscraper weighs 222 tons.
Yes, but
Yes,
you don't
and like
need
Bob
to
was saying,
lift
you don't
all
need
of
to-
it to knock it
Yeah,
down. You can
yeah,
knock
Bob
it down
gets
All
it.
right, that's it.
Okay.
I'm taking another level of backfire.
I don't think you
Jericho.
can take multiple backfires.
Sam allowed me to take multiple backfires.
If Jericho weighs so much, why isn't the point loading making him just fall to the center of the earth?
He has no physics.
Okay, now it's 100.
So you're saying the
20
Earth would
million
betray
tons.
Jericho.
It just seems like if he weighs this much, the human foot doesn't have that much surface area. He would just fall through the earth. His
Buddy,
terminal velocity must be horrifying.
Buddy, the Earth would not betray Jericho.
It's true. He just has no physics.
Jericho has a lot going on. He's complicated for how simple his power is. But speaking
The heaviest object ever transported weighed 1.2 million tons, and it was a giant power station transformer.
that's weird. Anyway, speaking of things that are more complicated than they need to be, you guys are on the boat back to the candy shop. And though I don't remember the exact reasons why, Avogdra has elected to come with you guys.
Can remind me who this was? It's been a few weeks.
The person from the weird metal universe who was about to be sacrificed to the Iron Legion.
Oh yeah. We
By throwing yourself into a
I
mutant.
don't remember any of this.
were just leaving the we were just
Holy
leaving
shit, we
the
actually never had a session in the apartment. I just realized this.
So what I recall from last time is we had just left the support group. G Slice kept coming back to life after getting his neck broken like 3 times.
So much willpower.
We learned a lot of stuff from people in the area, including that Italian may or may not be a supernatural heritage.
I'm gonna say Dr. Slime stayed at the clinic, and I'm gonna just play Juice Slice.
Oh.
How much base will does G Slice have left at this point?
Yes.
That doesn't help me, Chris.
Yes. The answer is yes.
I think on the sheet it was down to like 3.
It's at 4 now.
Okay.
It was definitely it is getting low because it started at it started at it should be 3.
Okay. So, Vogdra, very uncomfortable, doesn't know how to talk to people here. She's just kind of like nodding along. And she goes, so I noticed you guys don't eat the dead here. Is the meat tainted, or is it a cultural thing?
Oh, that's not a custom here. Yeah, that's just not a thing we do here. Food's not so scarce that that's necessary, nor is it any symbolic means to us. That's generally frowned upon.
Okay. How do you get the blood back, though?
We don't really worry to get the blood back.
Hey guys, hanging out with a cannibal. I know, pretty crazy.
Avery will clap his hand over G Slice's mouth because he's still working on building a fucking neck brace. Trying to hold him dead still.
My head tilts to one side, tilts to the left for a little bit because that's the direction he broke my neck. It's fucking horrifying. Jesus Christ!
Can you take horrifying on your body stat?
I already have it. I already do.
I think you don't.
It's G-Slice. He is horrifying on his personality.
That's a different thing than on his body stat.
Okay.
Taking horrifying on charm would be very funny, though.
Yeah. I was about to say that's. Ooh.
Okay. So you guys roll up on the warehouse with a new friend. Do you guys fuck, why did you bring a Vogdra? There was a reason.
She lost an arm, right?
Oh yeah, you were gonna regrow her limbs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what Dr. Slime did already.
No, she specifically didn't want that.
Oh,
because Dr.
Yeah,
Slime is horrifying, remember?
it's true. He's a beautiful slime.
As a beautiful boy.
He is our beautiful boy. Unfortunately, our beautiful boy has social stigma, so we have to take the long route.
He also has just really bad charming abilities. He just does not understand social situations.
I feel like there was a hitch with me regrowing her arm. Can you remind me what that was?
I think it might have required a minor medicine check.
Oh yeah,
I thought we passed that super well, though, because
Dr. Slime.
we had it. I thought it was just like a pre-knowledge thing. And
Oh wait,
I can't remember
no.
what the
He
hitch
said
was.
his power specific. He had to build a specific power to do that.
Oh yeah, didn't she have a physical deformity with the arm she lost?
Right. Yeah, she didn't like the arm she had because it was deformed.
So what I was going to do
She
is
wanted a
instead,
cyber arm.
yeah. So I was going to regrow her arm out of candy instead of out of person,
And she was okay with that, yeah.
which I'm thinking, based off how I think that would work, would be fine.
You might need Deputy Cyborg's assistance a little bit, but you got
Okay,
it.
yeah, but yeah, he's here, so like, I'll have Sweet Tooth working on that once we're at that. I would introduce her just to like the people that are generally in the warehouse as like a newcomer to the city and tell them to be nice.
I can't imagine having the Vaqueros be one of the first factions you really meet.
Why?
Because I'm forced to assume that the Vaqueros strike this kind of group who it's like, okay, everybody, we just had breakfast. That's a 21 gun salute.
Listen,
We're going to go to the office. That's a 21 gun salute. We're going to eat breakfast again. That's a 21 gun salute.
listen. G-Slice hung out with Lilac, and that didn't go terribly.
So you guys
I'm pretty sure we have documented evidence of why that went terrible.
Did you hear that noise? Did you hear that minigame noise, Chris? Sam, that is Sam's body rejecting what you just said.
Holy fuck!
He
Today I
actually did just go
learned.
to the bathroom.
Oh, I literally, it did so much damage to him, he had to go poop.
Can I quote that? Publish that?
Publish what?
Yeah, publish what? There's nothing
yeah,
in the
you haven't
quotes
posted
channel.
it yet.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm
you-
typing it.
you
I'm assuming
idiot.
he knows what I'm talking about, though,
You idiot.
because it's the last thing he said.
Listen, you realize all of us have like the memory of a squirrel. Like we say stuff and then instantly forget what we say.
That's true.
What was that?
So you guys, the first thing you guys see when you come in is the vaqueros playing a classic game of tossing cards into a hat. The issue is none of them know how to throw cards, so they're literally just chucking them full force in the air and then shooting them down.
Whose hat is it?
It appears to be.
It's
appears
Corey's
to be a
hat.
Pop's hat, but you're not sure which one or how they acquired it.
For a split second, I was terrified it was going to be Hat Trick's hat. I don't know why, because it wouldn't make
we
sense for
haven't
him to be here.
even we haven't been introduced to Hat Trick at all.
Yeah, I know, which is why that doesn't make sense. But
Look, when you have an ambush predator that uses a hat, you learn to fear hats.
Charlie technically wears a hat.
Actually, Charlie also has passive perception. Would you like to in character take a closer look at the hat?
Sure.
It looks suspiciously like Corey's hat.
Okay. Oh no. Do I need to roll to see how well I can tell if that is Corey's hat?
Yeah, roll scrutiny for me.
Okay. Give me a second to get D10s out. I don't have my computer dice roller, and I forgot to do that. I need 7 of them. Six. There we go, 7. Okay. 5/8.
Okay. That is absolutely Corey's hat.
So I'm just gonna saunter up to the Fakuras and say, nope, not an Irish character. This is Charlie. Sorry. Hey, guys. Oh, geez, that was loud. Guys, where did you get that hat?
Oh, God, which one's the thief? Yeah, White was just doing some scouting around the warehouse across the street, and this hat was left unprotected. He figured to take it as a souvenir. I figured no one would miss it. It's just a hat.
Sounds like common ownership to me.
Yeah, you should go put that hat back.
I'm gonna put the hat on.
Charlie, as you look at the hat, it's gone from being brim side up to right side up. You didn't see it move.
How?
To put it simply, it didn't move. It just reformed.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Can I put the hat on?
I will stop you if you attempt to do that.
I will resist if you do try to stop me.
You know what? Sure, put the hat on. Let's see how this goes for you.
I put the hat
Paulson has
on.
no idea, or else.
As G Slice leans forward to put the hat on, Avery is still shocked because it's such a shitty neck brace. It's like made out of tongue depressors and corduroy.
I'm actually playing with my head to the side so that I'm really in character right now.
I don't know why I just fished out D6s. I don't need these. These are stupid dice.
Because you know the sneak attack's coming. What roll?
Hit me with it.
G-Slice needs to make a scrutiny check. Otherwise, they're not going to be any resistant rolls against this.
I'm pretty sure I just fail, but I have 2 dice. 6 and 3.
I am going to tell you to not put it on. I'm just not going to physically try and stop you.
As you say, don't put it on, and I fail this check, I'm gonna roll my eyes at you and be like, whatever, boomer, and put it on.
1 second. I have.
I killed Sam. I did it. My assassination attempt.
It's like the 4th time tonight he's failed the minigame.
My assassination attempt is just run into all of Sam's traps, blatant traps.
While he's eating. Important.
While he's eating. He's like, he's not going to put on the hat. He put on the hat.
He was just giving you an opportunity to kill G-Slice.
Sam likes G-Slice. That's the problem.
I can't think of an attribution for this quote. This quote's not good enough. I'm just going to delete it.
You could have put I gave up on finding attributions, deal with it.
I will figure that. I'll do that at some point.
I'm really sorry, guys. It's been a really bad night for the minigame.
Yeah,
it's
you okay?
unfortunate.
I think smashing my foot
Sam.
earlier kind of spiked me with adrenaline.
Sam, you're not at the hotel. You don't have to pretend you're dying.
Anyway, so as G-Slice goes to put on the hat, rolling his eyes, saying, "Okay, Boomer." G-Slice puts on a very normal hat. Nothing appears to be going wrong.
Yeah, see? Does the hat fit well?
It fits incredibly well. In fact, it
Oh,
actually
man.
slides across your head to fit right across. Because
Oh.
your head was crooked, of course, so it's now sliding itself to fit perfectly well.
I'm gonna instantly get online and just start talking about how I got this great new hat.
So as you see yourself reflected in your phone, talking and on camera, you notice a thin trickle of blood beginning to come down from your scalp. You don't
Oh,
feel anything.
What?
You don't feel it, but you see a little bit of blood starting to trail down from the brim of the hat.
Guys, the hat is sentient and bleeding because we're blood brothers.
Hey, G-Slice, take the hat off. Or, sorry. Hey, G-Slice, you really need to take that hat off.
We're blood brothers now. It's bleeding for me.
Hey, no, you
Hats
broke your
don't bleed,
fucking
buddy.
neck. You shouldn't be putting any pressure on your head. You should be lying down.
Fine, you're right. I'll take the hat off because I need to keep pressure off of my neck.
So as you go to remove the hat, it is firmly attached to the top of your head. You can't take it off. And in fact,
I'm gonna try to take it.
As you go to
I'm gonna
remove your hand, your hand is now also stuck to the hat.
I'm gonna go and pretend like it's not stuck, and I'll be like, you know what? I kind of want to keep it on, and I'll pretend to
One
tip
sec,
my
one
hat
sec. I just.
at you.
Okay. Hey, side question, real quick.
Wait.
Did we start streaming?
We did.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I'll wait,
So that triggers the lie detector, I assume.
and I'm
it
gonna
does.
start heading to lay down.
I'm going to immediately locate Corey.
Corey is halfway across town looking for his hat. He's poking around the church.
So I am going to tell White exactly where they need to go to pick Corey up and have White bring Corey back.
White's gonna nod and go, "Yeah, it's just is this hat important? What's going on?"
Yeah, this is it's
Nothing
the
wrong.
person I'm telling you to pick up's hat, and he's very close with the hat, I'll say.
There's nothing
very
wrong.
important
We don't
to him.
need to pick up White.
We do need to pick up Corey. White, please.
Avery will stop focusing on G-Slice's broken neck so much to actually listen to what Charlie is saying. And he will be horrified. Wait, that's Corey's hat?
Yes.
Guys, just a hat. I'm gonna go lie down, and I'm gonna go.
G-Slice, have you ever met Corey?
Nope.
G-Slice, I need you to do something for me.
Mm.
I need you to stand very still and be very brave.
Hey, G-Slice, have you ever heard of the Stillness Challenge?
It's
No.
called the mannequin challenge.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, mannequin challenge. My bad. So what you do is you start recording yourself, and you see how long you can stand still without moving, and any movement breaks it. And you record yourself and see how long the video is. White, why are you not gone?
White is like, so I teleport with a gunshot. Is a loud sudden noise going to do something here?
Just step outside so you don't put a hole in the
I
ceiling.
have silence powder. Do you want me to use that?
Just step outside; it'll be fine.
All right, he's gonna apply the little silver powder he's got anyway. With
That doesn't sound like it's gonna match the metrics, so I'm gonna go lay down and
No, it's super trendy right now.
Can I roll persuasion to try and get G Slice to stay here?
Yeah.
Don't
with your
persuade
opposed
me.
disability.
Okay, Avery will look at G Slice. Hey, listen. You know what I was like in college. Even I know about the mannequin challenge. It is a big deal, man. You gotta do it. And
how many dice did you get?
I
got 2 10s and 3 8s.
I have 3 10s and 2 8s.
Ooh.
So, Chris, would you like to spend willpower to overcome the persuasion?
Yes.
Fucking jackass.
Welcome to the Killing Chris Hour, starring Chris.
Listen, Chris, the
for a long time.
you said you
I'm
wanted
here
G Slice to die.
I'm here for a good time.
We're gonna all try to keep him alive.
Oh, I know. That's why I said I'm not here
Is
for a
White
long
back yet?
I'm here for a good time. I'm gonna attempt to lay down so that the hat's touching the floor.
White isn't in a particularly long-range teleporter. He can do a bunch in quick succession, but he has to perfectly get the
Sprint is
trajectory of the
here!
bullet.
Okay.
How far away is Corey at the moment?
He's where we just were.
You know, propulsion can fly, right?
I assumed the person with the teleportation power was faster. I didn't realize it was short range teleportation.
So White is already pretty much at the church. It's gonna be one round for him to talk to Corey, one round to really get back.
Oh, and I would have had him say, like, hey, I have your hat. Just come with me and we can get it. And it's at the candy shop. Come with me and we can get it. Charlie
Wait,
said.
doesn't White have to shoot people to teleport them?
No, shoot a bullet, but not people.
Okay.
That is correct.
Be really funny. He's just like, gotta come with me, points the gun at him, shoots.
But yeah.
Nice, you notice the hat has turned into a ski cap and is slowly creeping down your head.
Nothing's wrong, guys. Like, there's nothing wrong here.
Chivalry,
You are bleeding, you waste of a brain.
Chivalry, get Bill. Chivalry will run off, find Bayou Bill, who will come in and Bill will assess the situation. Okay, what do I get with my electro perception?
This hat is like 90% nervous tissue. The rest is hyperdense muscular fiber. But the second you look at it with your electrosense, it just turns into fabric. This is just a normal hat.
Okay,
What's up, teeth?
don't call me that.
All right, scales.
That's not much better, but I'll take it. So, lad, boy, buddy, friend,
See? I knew you guys liked me.
Child.
are you aware that
I'm gonna go over to him and be like, I'm in danger.
yeah, you are.
Okay, you actually admit you're in danger?
Only to Bayou Bill, but I
you
whispered
say
it.
and you think it?
Yeah.
Alright, the hat comes alive and begins tearing into your skull. You're going to take 8 shocking killing to the head. You guys see a flurry of bone and blood and skin.
I very much should die!
It's muffled as the hat becomes almost glossy and viscous as it just engulfs the entire upper head. Like
How much damage did I take?
8 shocking killing to the head.
I die.
Do you spend more base will, you coward?
I will spend base will.
All right. You spend 1 base will. You are alive and unconscious for a minute.
Wait, I want to be conscious. I'll spend more willpower.
All right.
How much willpower do you have left?
I have 3 base and 8 willpower.
Oh my god, you have so much left.
You called me a madman!
All right. G Slice is flailing and screaming despite, by all rights, he should not be alive at this point. You see White flashing with Corey. Corey will very politely thank White, and then with a right hook will plow him into the concrete of the floor.
Can I burn base willpower to not scream?
Yes, you can burn 1.
Wait, doesn't that put you at 0 base will?
No, it puts me at 1 base will, thank you.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah, who's he plowing with a fist? That's a very important question.
White. Because
he
White
took the
admitted
hat?
he stole the hat.
Oh.
It is White's turn to have a broken neck. Corey snaps his fingers and the hat just elongates and slithers back into his palm.
I'll spit out some blood. I'm
you're
fine.
spitting out more than blood. You don't have lips anymore, my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna start, like, Sweet Tooth's gonna run over and start force feeding you healing candy. If you could taste it, would taste like raspberries. But unfortunately,
I can't taste. I can't taste
you
right now.
do not have a tongue. That is correct.
Avery will vomit in his mouth a bit, but then he'll come over to do puppet arms, so he'll have a scream mask and a needle and thread. They're trying to...
I'm gonna put my hand up. Listen, puppet boy. Or, sorry.
Hey, so I disconnected. Did my force feeding him healing candies come through?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It did.
Avery tried to come up with a puppet mask, and I was going...
But it's got a scream mask to sew over your ruined face.
I'm also going to apologize to the lady that joined us. It's not usually this bad here.
This is bad?
Oh. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Well, why are you... I still don't understand why you're apologizing.
Oh, just for the general situation you appear to have lived your life in.
Also, are his bones made of silver? Why are they white?
What color are your bones?
Steel gray?
You can't just ask someone that, Sweet Tooth.
Because they're metal? I mean, they're iron, so, not the highest grade metal, but, cast,
Bones where most of us are from are made of, well, primarily, I think, calcium. They're generally white.
Is calcium a metal?
No. Wait.
Yes, it is.
Technically, but not the metal type you're thinking of, I don't think.
Your pharaohs must be incredibly skilled metallurgists. I have never heard of a calcium alloy. This is terrible.
I
don't think reproduction where you're from works at all. How it does where we're from.
Oh, so you just, I think it does. You lay down your skeleton of metal in the earthen cast, and then you pour the molten flesh in. Yeah?
This is how Sandy actually thinks reproduction works.
So, in the universe, I think everyone else is from. How reproduction works.
Do you want to make an empathy check real fast?
I'll dab.
I'll have Charlie make one, but Sweet Tooth's not going to.
Okay. I'm gonna assume Charlie passes.
I want to roll anyway.
Yeah, go for it. But just so I can start giving you the info.
Yep.
This would be like, you feel like the information you're about to give her would be abstractly horrifying. Like, she would not be able to properly view you guys as people if you tell her how reproduction works here.
Yeah, I'll just say
what her name was again, because Well, what did you say her name was again? Because I keep thinking Avanash.
It's a Vogdra.
Okay.
So Charlie's gonna cut Sweet Tooth off and just say, yeah, it in different places, people are created by entirely different processes. I don't think anyone in this room was created in a way like that. Very, very different.
You're not made with blood, right? Like you're not.
I mean, we do have
She
blood,
literally
although
just saw me bleed.
I
but,
don't
like,
know.
You're not forged from blood, right?
No.
Like you're not from blood pits, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pharaoh. Okay, good. Okay, I was really.
Chivalry will try to be helpful here and say, yeah, and to say that some of us are even more different than that, and then he'll do like a very Muppet floppy arm thing.
Those aren't prosthetic?
No, he's a unique being.
I don't have any bones at all.
She takes like 5 steps away from you. Goes, oh, that's cool. Okay, great. Yeah.
I'll dab. I've got bones.
She seems less horrified by G Slice than she does by Chivalry.
I can tell.
That hurts.
I can tell that someone who would be less terrified of G Slice than of Chivalry. Wait, I said that wrong. No, ignore what I said. I googled my words.
Googled your words.
Google
Why would you
goggle,
search your-
Google goggle.
Why would you
Avery
Google
will
your words?
wander back into the main room from his room. He's changed his shirt to one that isn't covered in vomit. And
I'll dab at him too.
Avery's starting to look a little rough again, but he will turn to Avadra and ask if she would like any, if he can direct her to a place to sit, if she wants anything to eat while waiting. He's sweating like crazy. It's like he desperately needs some normalcy here.
She will graciously accept. She will notice some silverware on the table and begin eating the spoons.
Oh,
Avery is phenomenally okay with that, honestly. That's fine.
Oh, G-Sice will see it because he's got low sense to be like, oh, fuck! Nice candy flavored spoons. And I'll take a bite.
No, that's not what.
Instantly shatter one of your incisors.
Huh.
So, ma'am, does your people routinely eat metal?
I mean, no, it's very rare and expensive. This is like a Oh, sorry. Was this for someone else?
No, our bodies can't process metal. So I do need to lay down some ground rules. This surface, this table here, it's made of metal. Do not eat it. Just don't touch it, please.
Of course.
Ideally, ask before you eat any metal in here. A lot of it serves a purpose. That's fine what you've eaten. But yeah, just be careful with the metal you're eating, please.
Of course. I'm terribly sorry.
There's a learning curve. We have completely different costumes.
She's gonna nod pensively and go home. Alright. So, you guys do have sleeping caves here, right?
We sleep on cloths, of a sort, and a thing called a mattress. We just have rooms for it, not caves.
Are you a cyborg?
God, I wish.
This is perhaps a time to go through. Did everyone here do the bedroom description for their characters?
I think most people did. Mr.
I did one for Charlie. I didn't actually do one for Sweet Tooth. I'll have to do that.
Bill
Carrying
doesn't
literally
actually.
just a cot with a bunch of gun cleaning supplies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bill doesn't actually have a bed. He just sleeps standing
The
up with his legs
closet?
locked. Yeah, he's in a broom
am-
closet that he's made a little homey.
I knew someone in high school that slept like that. They literally slept every night of their life just standing.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I wouldn't believe it if anyone else on the planet had told me that, but this kid had some serious issues.
I don't believe it. I feel like he just said that so he could like get looked at weird.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean maybe. But something about it. He didn't seem he's not the type of
I
person
actually believe that.
I don't think he'd be the type of person to lie about that kind of thing. That wasn't his sense of humor at all.
So, re-railing a little bit here. Corey is now at the warehouse. White is dead.
What?
White is dead. Blue and green are currently harvesting him for resurrection. Corey's going to go. So, you guys brought a paramilitary group into town. And
They're not paramilitary. They're just cool people.
Red is like going to like slowly lower his hand as he was about to say something and say, "Yeah, just cool people."
They don't know the flooded district very well yet. Mr. Avery is horrified. He doesn't actually know what to call Corey, so he's gonna
Mr. Hatman.
well, he's gonna call him Mr. Corey and hope that's fine.
Oh, no, Corey's my first name. My last name is Maddox. Corey Maddox.
Okay.
That's too much. So Hat Guy will do.
G-Slice, I would like you to go and please just try to explain to us why you're not dead. Just go just go sit down and stream about how you're still alive. Go tell the world
So
about your
guys, they tried to kill me again, but they failed.
just go to your room and tell the internet about your incredible journey.
It smells like ditch in here.
Sweet Tooth is going to look Corey in the eyes and say, "If you want to punch him, feel free."
What's up, guys? It's been an amazing road. I've gone from very thin to disgustingly svelte.
Very wobbly. I don't think he would survive. Though, I do want to apologize.
Oh, I disconnected. This is so frustrating.
That was a heat of the moment type situation. White is already resurrected. His body is being shuffled into a garbage bag as the new White is picking up his hat.
There we go.
All right.
Corey is going to stop at that and go, "Oh, but I guess that's fine. Okay." So how are you guys settling in? All right. How's everything going?
Who was that directed at? I disconnected.
Just everyone in general. Corey's just checking in on you guys.
Everything seems fine. We're building the area up pretty nicely. We're not necessarily pleased about, and Avery is just gonna like kind of be side-eyeing this entire time over to G-Slice's ruined fucking corpse.
No, I took healing candy.
Yeah, there's still gonna be some visuals there, man.
By the way, your sweat's going to be sticky for a while.
Oh, I know. It's like I have a problem where I just keep licking my lips because it tastes like what candy did you give me?
Raspberry. Since you
Tastes
can
like
taste now.
raspberries. Mm.
Mhm.
Oh man, I love this flavor.
I'd like Bill to use his electro perception on G-Slice so we can see what's going on with this boy.
You get no electrical signals in the brain.
Okay, Bill will detect that, be horrified, and he'll just start gesturing to anyone without being very careful to not get G-Slice's attention, just start gesturing to people manically to try and suggest that this is a possessed corpse.
Charlie will notice and just kind of nod.
Corey's gonna look
But
down
won't
at his
understand
hat.
while you're nodding, and he'll start getting even more frantic.
Corey's gonna look down at the hat. The hat is going to shake its brim no. And Corey's gonna put up his hands like, I don't fucking know.
Wait, Corey just acknowledged the hat. What the fuck?
I don't think he's ignored it before. It just hasn't really moved.
But he's gone out of his way to tell people it's just a hat.
It is just a hat.
It is. I don't. That's a perfectly normal hat behavior. I don't know what to tell you.
I would like to subscribe to Brave Little Toaster Biology Facts.
Subscribe. You don't understand the consequences of the action you've just taken. Corey is going to gesture at the main group of you guys and go, okay, so there is a procedure here. I understand that we've been a bit lax due to because Sheriff Black and the mayor used to handle this, but if you're going to bring in a bunch of armed talents, you need to let us know in the future, okay?
Okay, that's our mistake. We'll make sure we go through proper channels.
I'm going to need a full list of what their powers are exactly, things we should watch out for, and quite frankly, if they're going to be doing anything major in town, just run it by us first, because, you know, you might trust them, we trust you, but A equals B equals C, A does not equal C, you know what I mean?
Sweet Tooth's gonna, like, sit on that for a second before agreeing. Like, he wants to disagree, but he's not going to. Like, he knows what he means, but that's not how math works.
Says the master of candy math.
He has a decent mind. But yeah, if you give him math and any sort of candy, he can do it. It's like Kevin in that one scene of The Office with pies.
Mini pie, good pie. God, I remember that scene. Alright. So Corey's going to collect his hat. He is going to nod at the vaqueros. He is going to kick White in the ribs on his way out. And he's going to bid you guys adieu.
See you later, Mr. Maddox.
Have a nice day.
Please, just Corey.
Later, hack. Later, hack guy.
Corey's going to
So, Charlie.
He's going to loosen his tie, remove it, walk over to G-Slice and go, a present. And he's going to hand you a tie.
G-Slice will not accept it.
Hey, I'm gonna do perception on the tie.
Just seems like a normal tie.
Well, I didn't take the tie. I let it fall to the ground.
That's rude, son, but it's your decision to make.
Okay,
He's gonna walk
6 sevens. Is that actually just a regular tie?
You see it slithering slightly on the ground before it notices you noticing it.
Charlie's gonna run out and say, could you please not leave that here?
Oh, don't worry, it'll work its way back to me. I just wanted to give him a scare.
Okay.
Corey's just a guy with all living clothes.
Yeah, I was actually wondering that, like, if all of his clothes were alive, or was supposed to have it.
Too?
No, I'm the only one who noticed that moving.
Yeah, fair.
I did not communicate that to anyone.
I'm hoping that Corey's power is just a collection of these things so that when he has to go to war, he can have a my body, what the fuck kind of moment and just melt into a cloud of hatred. Like every single cell composing his entire body, he's just a nest of predator focuses or predator loci.
You got it. So Corey's going to exit the scene. It is pretty late in the day at this point. between all the medical fiascos and the support group.
By the way, Charlie's gonna see powers on them and then write down like everything to do to send a list.
So, Sam, you
Them.
would say it's nighttime?
It is nighttime now, yeah.
Oh man, you know what time that's like the perfect time to do?
Hunt ghost?
Oh my god, I'm
Did I disconnect?
Sam just leaves.
Bill,
Sorry, I
Bill,
disconnected.
Bill,
What'd you
Bill.
guys say?
Bill
I just
will
saw you
walk
stop.
up to our friend G Slice.
I taste like raspberries right now.
Very
I
cool.
don't know what you want me to do with that information.
Are you inviting the man to eat you?
That's
Well,
gay.
what-
But I'm wearing socks, so it's not.
What?
It's not gay if they're wearing socks.
Yeah, it's not gay that I'm wearing socks.
What do you want, G
Wait,
Slice?
he's gonna check if Bill's wearing socks. Are you wearing socks?
Bill has his boots tucked up into his pants, so you can't actually tell.
Hey, can Charlie tell?
I need to know, are you wearing socks?
Can Charlie see if he's wearing socks?
You'll
Well,
never
that's up to
know.
Tom. Is Tom wearing socks?
Tom wearing socks?
I mean, I've never thought about this for my characters. I'm gonna say yes.
If you don't wear socks, you're probably having the rankest smelling feet ever, and you could probably kill anyone if
Okay, now you know what? Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take a look and you're gonna see the reason why Bill wears those boots is because his feet are covered in fucking scales. He doesn't wear socks. He doesn't have human feet.
Scales! You got socks?
Let me edit his character sheet real quick.
No socks.
He's taking socks off the inventory. Who knew he had such a comprehensive list?
Like, Scales, you're not wearing socks. You can't say gay stuff if you're not wearing socks.
What do you want, G Slice? What did you call me over for?
Listen, don't you want to go ghost hunting again? We had so much fun. You got that sick ass chain.
You mean this chain? And Bill will hold it up, but it's weird. He has it wrapped around his hand. You can just barely tell since you were there when it was created.
Yeah.
See powers on the chain.
Okay, Sam, you know more about I have the chain's power. What does Charlie see from your perspective, or is this on me?
I think this would be on me. So what Charlie would see is it's similar to the eye he has, but more disparate. This thing is a combination of about 4 or 5 different powers crudely thrown together into a single event. This is sorry, 1 second. It is something that has to do with absence and mimicry more than anything else. 1 second.
You okay, buddy?
Fine, just need a second. Okay.
Take as much time as you need, don't worry. Are you feeling okay, or is it just like from losing the mini game?
Just aftershocks. I'll be fine.
Okay.
It appears the chain is defined by people it comes into contact with. Okay. It's a combination of G Slice's power, some sort of paranormal chain, and a bit of the Johnny power that was in the cloth that was used to pick it up, plus a random power that was in the scrap yard.
And a tiny bit more coherent wrapped around that, if I can say what the power I made for it is, or just give a hint at it.
Yeah, go for it.
A little more, a little like further out as you pan your awareness away from it, you see that the chain is it's something almost like a weapon now. Whatever the weirdness, the strangeness, the very all those powers slapped together seem to have some sort of impact to them that Bill has focused into a weapon.
It doesn't look like it's a fully realized artifact yet, but it
Okay.
has the potential to be one, and it's paranormal enough that even in its current state, it still has a hell of a punch.
Okay, so it's kind of working as like a trinket?
Kind of, yeah. It's an in-between kind of situation.
Mechanics question. Can someone use a trinket and an artifact?
Yes, you totally can.
Okay.
Trinkets are usually pretty minor, so there's no real problem with it.
Okay.
Bill will hold the chain up, or hold his fist wrapped in the chain near G Slice and say, "Okay, it is late. I am tired and I want to go to sleep. You actually need to go to sleep because I understand you've broken your neck 3 times today. I don't really give a shit about the healing candy. You're going to go to bed now, or I will do this." And then Bill something about the chain shifts. Suddenly his shadow is a lot thicker than it was before. The chain looks a lot realer than it did. You don't want me to hit you with this. Go the fuck to bed.
If you notice Sweet Tooth, you notice he's like looks a little bit sad.
I gotta think how oh man,
Propulsion and Karen are they just okay with everything going on here?
she just so boring. Scales, and I'll head to bed then. But as soon as he sees Bayou Bill leave, he's gonna go see if Lilac wants to go out.
So Lilac and Isabella are just straight up like, we got sponsors. All right, let's go shoot some promos out back.
Hey! No.
What?
Last time, nope.
What? Nothing's gonna happen. Look, Mom's with us. And I'll point to Isabella.
I got a sign off from the deputies. We're clean. We're good.
Isabella, what are the sponsorships you got?
Maeve O's. They're magically nutritious.
Look, this one only enslaves children.
No. It's free trade, as in made by freely traded people, and also we're not allowed to use that one because permits.
Bill is gonna walk back into the room, walk up to Cheese Slice, point at the door to Cheese Slice's bedroom, point at Cheese Slice. He's gonna do a thing where he's gonna get down a little lower.
I gotta
point his finger to Cheese Slice and go. And command on that.
Okay, you want me to roll stability?
I'll command. I got 2 10s and 2 9s.
I got 3 10s.
Fuck.
Yeah, I have 2 hard dice in command. I mean instability. Because I got ghost hunting. Stability. Look at all that stability. I'm like, listen, Scales. I've seen some fucked
Bill is already walking away. He has 1 move and it didn't work, so he's just decided to give up.
Hey, but you know who it did work on? You hear a gunshot as Teal shoots herself in the fucking head.
What?
G-Slice, make a stability check for me. Oh, actually, no, you already used it against Bayou Bill, so you physically can't resist this.
Wait, but did it take a round for her thing to go to her head, and then I can? Wouldn't that take effect?
You're being possessed by the spirit of Teal.
Oh man! Hey, can I say in the Mindscape? Hey, don't look at my dick, pervert.
Hey, fuck you and fuck your Mindscape.
Bob gaining willpower.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fuck your Mindscape. God damn it.
New words of power.
Huh. Apparently, I gave Propulsion 10 base will. I forgot about that.
Horrifying.
Sick.
Teal takes you into your room. Don't get so touchy about your dick. It's neither the worst nor the best I've either seen or had. Second, she leans your head back and fucking slams your forehead into the wall. You black out instantly.
God damn it!
So does she, how does that work? Does she? Since I saw powers on her,
but less numerous. But less.
I guess
humorous ways
since
to
that's
go
what you
about
said.
that.
Do you want to
She just there permanently?
What's up?
I disconnected.
No. I heard you. What'd you say?
Damn
it! Come on!
The anticipation! That was perfect timing, Seth.
That was the perfect time.
That was
Fucking
so
actually
fucking
disconnect.
funny.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay. But yeah, how does the possession power work?
So basically, she kills herself with her gun. It has to be with her gun.
Mhm.
And she can possess either a target that she has predetermined, or if she does it like quick draw, it's just a random person near her.
Okay.
It's a very strong possession, but the issue is, if it fails, she just dies.
Gotcha.
Oh. I was literally thinking about spending all my willpower.
It ends if she either shoots herself in the head again, dies, or if Blue resurrects her.
Okay, so she could go back to the other body she was in.
Mm-hmm. Blue
Gotcha.
was already resurrecting her again.
What's Blue look like?
I do
what
want to say I wasn't done with Teal. You notice all of Jack Harrows have a second ability. Their guns have two modes for the most part. One is if they shoot themselves. One is if they shoot other
They shoot
people
someone
or
else,
something
yeah.
else. Teal, if she shoots someone else in the head and they live, she has full mind reading on them. As long as the bullet remains in there.
That can't be good for her to have access to G Slice's mind like that.
She also has full mind reading on people she possesses, of course.
Yeah.
For Blue,
Does she have absolute control? Is the other person aware of it?
some people remain aware. Some people just die instantly when they're possessed. It's a spectrum.
Okay.
Blue, her power isn't actually resurrection. You find out it's actually a duplication power.
What?
As she dabs the bullets with the blood and fires, each bullet creates 1/6 of the person randomly scattered. She has to nail 6 perfect shots and align like the nervous system, skin, bones, random fragments of intestines. She has to be like literally centimeter perfect, otherwise there's going to be debilitating flaws with the resurrection. And that's why she needs to have Green stitch them back together properly.
When she's done resurrecting Teal, I'm just gonna walk over to her and it's like, that's it's really impressive accuracy you have there.
Thanks. It's born from an anxiety disorder.
You know, can't blame you.
Oh, don't worry. I blame myself every day.
You shouldn't.
Avery will turn over in his bed, like trying to crush his ears with the pillow. Cursing the damp to hell once again for the fact that white noise machines don't work here.
G-Size is a white noise machine if you bend his nervous system, right? Isn't that how you canonically snore?
Yeah. Oh fuck. Also, Technically, my room should be haunted, right? There's no ghosts.
Did Sweet Tooth replace his bed with a giant candy crucifix and just hope he didn't notice?
No,
No, I wouldn't have noticed.
there's about 15 to 20 of them hanging in his room.
I wouldn't have noticed that either.
Strategically located so that if a human-sized ghost appears anywhere in the room, it is going to be touching a crucifix.
Lower down, Chivalry has gone in there before and very carefully carved the floor with a bunch of like Ogham script wardings.
Oh, also, you notice there's a line of salt at every single like entrance in and out of a room.
I have changed the setting forever.
The underside of G Slice's bed is just carved over and over again with the Lord's Prayer.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Are you guys turning in for bed tonight, or anyone else have anything minor, like a few minor things to do, or?
So Charlie does want to finish his list. Sweet Tooth, if he has the time, is going to make a candy that will grow a limb for what's her name? Avera?
Avandra.
Avandra antivirus.
Avagdra, like
Avagdra.
Avogdra.
Avast antivirus.
Got it.
Avanash.
Parnath.
Avagra.
Parnassus.
I
Morpheus,
cast you into the
Dorpheus.
ground, Acha! Okay.
And I will tell her if she doesn't like that arm, when she can find a replacement for it, she can just eat the current arm.
She's gonna look really confused at the idea of eating candy, but she'll go along with it.
She had to eat the candy to get the arm.
It's still a new experience for her.
Okay.
This is just an assassin bot just sent to kill Idol. We're just leading this to Heidel.
Heikel's sister was there. I feel like that would be weird if that was the case. I mean, maybe, but probably not.
He's never talked about his family before.
I mean,
We've
based on what
talked
she
with
was
him
saying,
for like 5 minutes.
it also sounds
In
like
5 minutes, he never brought up that he had a sister. How dare he?
yeah, it sounded like from what his sister was saying that that he was taken from their home world, or I guess their home dimension, many years ago.
Yeah.
I do want to point out one of the first lines you heard from Heigl was him going up to Charles' character Sonny, literally handing him a knife and going, "When I found a man who did something similar to my town, I tore out his throat with my teeth." Handed Charles' character the knife and said, "If you're gonna do that, I'd prefer you use the knife."
So Heigl has a knife.
I mean,
he has a
Bayou Bill could say the same line, though.
No, I couldn't.
Tore someone's throat out with their teeth.
I think that was
my
more than a
delivery
throat.
back then was better, but yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You don't need those tracks.
Is Heigl a Freemason?
No, he's an expensive mason, actually. I actually think he overcharges his customers, but
It's worth it. God damn.
true.
Because you know what I'm thinking about, right?
Mm-mm.
With a gun made of crystal, he patrols the lands with a mason ring and schnauzer in his perfect hands.
I don't know this poem.
Washington.
Oh.
Washington.
Next Washington.
20 fucking killing for fun.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever made a joke that is not just you quoting the Washington song?
Ouch, fuck. God damn it.
I'm not sure the answer is no, but come on.
You don't gotta do them like that.
Listen, Seb, the entirety of human knowledge exists within that song.
Yeah, just yeah. Washington was 6'20", fucking killing for fun.
If only
The
we
past
could be
beware
so
and the future beware.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Okay, back on track. Since I took enough from Sam's putting down. Yeah. I just. So, do I have like a full list of all of the vaqueros for Charlie?
Yeah, you have them. If you guys want any more in-depth knowledge on how their powers work, please feel free to ask. You got
I would
it.
Yeah,
assume we would have them tabulate that list themselves.
No.
Like, Orange would be physically incapable of tabulating that list himself. He doesn't speak English.
But he could still write what his power does in a different language.
That's true.
Sam, people who don't speak English can still write.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
Don't
but
tell
Corey
Sam
can't
that.
read-
He doesn't understand how the world works. You're gonna break his mind.
No, I mean, like, Corey can't read Spanish.
Okay.
So
Corey
what
strikes me as the kind of person who can speak English, and they're like something weird. Like Corey can read linear A.
No, he just
I
knows how to program in COBOL.
So let me check. Corey is fluent in Canadian French, Haitian Creole, Standard Creole, French, English.
A windmill slam Etruscan.
And Romanian.
Because of that joke, I'm going to need you to send me a windmill-themed power in the next week.
I can do this.
Bold. All right. Powers tabulated. Tabulate rasa. Let's get the
The
rasa.
beginnings.
Get the pasta. Let's go. Anyone else have things they want to do for the night?
Bob, it sounded like you said you were going to do something earlier.
No.
All right.
I said no such thing.
Chivalry, I guess we'll just go and continue carving the table he lives under.
There will be one person that shows up. Not Lilac, but the other purple one. Indigo. Or sorry, Violet is gonna show up at Carinade's door and go, "Hey,
Hey.
so you like guns?"
I have a passing fancy in them, yes.
Like 3 more vaqueros poke their heads around the doorway. Do you want to go over guns together?
Sure.
All right, Bob, Carinade's gonna get very little sleep as the Carinades just fucking go over your guns like every inch, talking about like pressure loading powder, like how do you maintain your rifling if you don't have a fucking hammer press, because they have had a fucking time with that shit. Vaqueros are turns out like they're not just doing the cowboy shit for fun. They are really into guns, it turns out. Gain 1 knowledge firearms.
Sweet. I am understanding the deep lore.
Got all the dank knowledge, and you don't have to worry about Sweet Tooth's gunsmith room. You don't have to use that candy cane lathe.
Hey, the candy cane lathe is beautiful and it works perfectly. It doesn't matter that everything it touches tastes like peppermint till the end of time. Who cares? You're not supposed to be eating a gun.
I think Teal
Eh?
takes offense to that, but okay. So in the middle of the night, assuming everyone's done. Okay.
Well,
okay.
I did have just one question because I'm looking at my. I've never written this down anywhere. Does chivalry even sleep at all?
He doesn't need to, but he can.
Okay, I'm
brings
going to
him some
assume
amount
then
of
that he
comfort.
does because why wouldn't he? Like God, he doesn't hate himself.
In the middle of the night, I'm going to roll here. Propulsion.
Yeah.
A glass bottle is thrown with great force and shatters above your head as you were sleeping.
I'm just going to immediately fly up to the ceiling.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Sure. My sense is 5. Just gonna. Da-da-da-da-da. Open up that dank dice roller. We got 5d10s and 2 8s.
All right. So as you rocket up, you notice a number of like folded papers and notes just spray off of your chest, and you immediately notice Skater Kid on the opposite corner of your room, just spray painting. I am so sorry. I needed you awake.
Gonna grab the paper and look at it.
It's a note from Ronnie. It's urgent. His cover hasn't been blown, but the Forge Heart has brought on significantly more heat than he has originally anticipated. Apparently, it's caused a bit of an upset. Apparently, some of the higher ups are getting disciplined in the Iron Legion, and it's put some pressure on the Gearboy captives for it being taken. Ronnie has learned that they are supposed to be numbered. So there should be a number on that thing that lets you know how many of them that the Iron Legion actually has. Because the one you have is the most recent one. And second, during like all the shit flinging and accusations, it turns out there is a single ship from the Iron Legion refinery heading towards you guys that isn't disguised as a Gearboy ship, that isn't part of the normal trade caravan. That is due to arrive in the morning. Ronnie doesn't know what it's about or what it's for, but he knows that its crew is non-standard, but beyond that, he doesn't have any more information.
Alright. I'm gonna toss the paper to Skater Kid and go, wake up everyone else, let them know. I'll see if I can't stall the ship.
You hear Skater Boy's gone. You hear a few more glasses shatter as Gear Boy just starts chucking.
Shit! I like this kid. And then I just rocket out of the warehouse.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like engaging them is actually a bad idea.
Who said anything about engaging them?
Doing anything that would draw attention that they could dowsing rod on seems like a bad idea.
I'm not going to be lying at all.
Do you remember what the dowsing rod does?
Not a clue. I don't think Propulsion was here for that.
Fair.
Okay. So you're able to follow the biggest ship routes, but Ronnie was only able to give you like a very brief overview of what the ship might look like, and there are a number of ships in the area that match the description. Charlie, you're awake now. You're caught up to speed, and you're made aware that Propulsion's heading out.
Okay. Man.
Everyone else should be awake shortly after. I think Skater Kid woke up G-Slice first because he just really wanted to throw some glass at him. And then he woke up Charlie second.
I feel like instead of throwing glass above G Slice's head, he actually just threw the glass at him.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so I'm going to identify which ship would be the not Gear Boys, Iron Legion.
This is a harder task than you probably initially assumed. So just straight up, it takes you at least an hour and a half of just picking through the ships. There's a lot of traffic coming in.
Okay.
Your passive perception and knowledge of the area due to your background is good enough that one ship in particular, something minor catches your eye. You have a pretty standard looking crew. Has Charlie, have any of you guys actually seen an Iron Legion member before?
Well, yes, because I
Yeah.
saw inside the Iron Legion.
Okay, yeah, you did.
Do you want me to roll perception or no?
No, your passive is good enough for this.
Okay. I roll anyway to see if I get 2 10s.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can. Sorry, I keep forgetting. So
I did not.
What you notice is the Iron Legion armor you saw earlier was very crude. It was barely any better than like just sheet metal strapped to a person. As you find one boat, you notice a helmsman with a functioning iPod. With a
like Apple iPod.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made with scavenged tech. Like there's a few vials of bioluminescent electrolytic fluid on the back of it. It's playing "What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding" by Elvis Costello.
So what you're saying is the Apple a legal team will be descending from the sky in drop pods soon.
Yeah.
No, this is free advertising for them. They're super happy with us. For all the think of all the people watching this stream, Bob, that now know about Apple iPods that previously didn't.
No. Descending from the sky in drop pods on the Iron Legion.
Oh, okay. But they're loyal customers.
They didn't buy it; they made it.
Valid.
They stole the copyright information.
Do you want to roll streetwise for me? Charlie's probably the only one who could make this check, I think.
Yes. I actually can't remember my streetwise offhand, so give me a second.
Okay, David, Propulsion doesn't have streetwise, and neither does Carronade. Huh. They were two of my characters I was thinking about putting streetwise on.
Oh, I didn't know they didn't have streetwise.
I thought they did, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, what is this formatting? What the heck? Okay. Give me a second to find streetwise on here. Word opened up at 190 zoom.
Good.
I've returned.
Enjoy the beauty of Microsoft. Wait, Sam. What version of Word is on that computer?
Looks pretty recent.
Good question.
Okay, I hit enable editing, and it's a lot better now. Okay. Streetwise 3 die, mind 2 die, so 5.
Alright, give me a roll.
Ooh.
You can burn willpower for extra dice on this if you'd like.
I got 2 5s.
Alright. You stop for a second and think, getting a fucking iPod to function without paranormal means is borderline impossible in the city.
I did not need to roll streetwise for that because I already was thinking that.
But more importantly, as you see the guy fiddle with it, your mind narrows it down to the possible candidates that could be doing it, and you peg this guy as a gear boy.
Hey.
Don't peg him.
He might be into it. Don't judge him for getting pegged.
we've unveiled Charlie's true artifact. It's a kaleidoscope that tells you whether or not someone is peggable. Anyway,
Everyone's
Plot twist,
technically
everyone
peggable.
is.
It's whether they like being pegged.
Oh, I like the gift that you have for this session.
it's Chris.
What? What?
Anyway, Seth, does Charlie alert propulsion, or does he take a closer look into the boat?
I want to take a closer look into the boat.
You notice some Iron Legion members in significantly more advanced looking armor than what you've seen previously. Whereas before they looked like walking scrap heaps, this looks like actual decently crafted armor. Like it's supporting its own weight far better than it should be. It looks like it would deflect blows instead of just you're relying on metal to stop them.
Yeah.
There's been some rapid technological progress.
Okay, so this seems like progress rather than these are just like higher ups to thing.
Yeah. It
Okay.
looks standardized. It doesn't look like these are made for them specifically.
Okay.
As you watch them and get into view, you notice sets of the bells that Ronnie mentioned. The ones they used to communicate. Except there's more than one model, which Ronnie didn't mention.
Okay.
There's a green one, a purple one, and a white one. And as you look at them, you notice all of them, the white one begins chiming as you summon glass inside the ship.
Okay. I will stop looking inside the ship.
One of them is already hitting the alarm on the ship.
Okay.
Do you retreat back to the bow, or do you just stop looking at the ship entirely?
I'll retreat back to looking at the ship from a distance.
Alright, do you alert propulsion to the location of the ship?
I'm going to have Skater Kid tell him the location of the ship, but also that they were aware of my viewing of it, and engaging them seems like a poor choice.
Skater Kid is going to relay that, but go a bit heavier on the pacifism, because that's where his L points are, in pacifism. Alright. How does propulsion engage, Bob?
Just gonna fly up to the ship. Greetings, everybody. How are we doing this fine morning?
So Charlie, you see a Iron Legion member immediately run up to the bow. The gear boy just looks confused, as if like, why are you acting like there's a problem? The Iron Legion members begins to explain, we're being watched. The alarm is being set off. And the guy just puts up his hand and goes, of course we're being watched. We're approaching a settlement. You think they're not gonna fucking see us? Come on. And propulsion, you land on the ship. The Iron Legion member.
Oh no! I'm gonna be hovering off the bow of the ship.
Got it. My bad. I misheard that. As you hover, the Iron Legion member looks like they're about to like gear up, and the gear boy just goes, "Sit down, relax. Everything's fine. Hey, you part of the security here?"
I am part of some security here.
So, private citizen, but we're in your waters, I'm guessing.
Something like that, yeah.
Cool. If you could direct... So, this place is a little bit shifted since the last time I've been here. We're here for foreign aid. We heard Urban Decay swept through this area a little while ago. So we got, like, Teflon, CFLs, antibiotics, iodine tablets, chlorine and the such. You're definitely going to want this shit.
We've already got water purification and a pretty decent
no, it's not for the water. Urban Decay swept through a refinery like 2 years ago when he was making a pilgrimage to the acid pit. See, like he didn't even come to us, but he leaves behind like this. Well, radiation is the wrong word for it. He doesn't set off a Geiger counter, but we started noticing that even the most basic shit was getting infected. So,
We've also got that covered. Whalers are helping out.
Okay. But we both know the whalers are walking corpses. They don't get infection. They have blind spots.
Well, their runecraft seems to be doing pretty good. Not keeping people alive.
With all
And
due
the
respect,
church is
sir.
helping out too.
With all due respect, sir, I do think that is a call for the mayor to make, not you.
Summon John Hannibal Hancock.
We've also got some help from. Honestly, this place is doing pretty well, all things considered. There have to be other places that need your help more than
None
us.
that were recently hit by urban decay. I mean, look, man. Honest to God, we're just trying to help out. You guys have been good trading partners with us. We're just trying to return the favor and be a good neighbor. Charlie, you notice the lie does not go off when he says that.
I actually don't have lie detector on that range.
Fuck.
But I do have good empathy, so
Yeah.
Hey,
do you want me to
Sam.
give you an empathy roll so that you can have told me that?
Yeah.
Sam, this is like very like this is an Iron Legion ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I really wish I had gotten you my backstory sooner.
I did ask for it.
5 sixes.
You did it.
6 sixes.
and I
6
kept,
sixes. Not bad.
And I kept forgetting to rate it up.
Wait, is that so? Nope, that's a 3, not a 6.
Yeah, Propulsion knows what an Iron Legion ship looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna like cut the hover a little bit and like go down so that he's level with the guy. You just look at him and go, all right, I'm gonna cut the bullshit now. I know what ship you're on.
A Gearboy ship.
Nah. Iron Legion ship.
It was an Iron Legion ship. I'm at the helm right now.
What did he say? You were quiet. I didn't hear that.
He said it was an Iron Legion ship. He's at the helm right now.
It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I don't trust Iron Legion ships. About as far as I can throw them, and I can't throw them very far.
Well, that's a wise policy.
Yet.
You shouldn't trust a fucking raider. Me? I'm not a raider. I'm a fucking diplomat.
It's cool.
I'm gonna have Skater Kid yeet a bottle at him that says let him come in.
Bob?
Against my better judgment, I've been told to let you come in. However, there will be one block that you are not allowed to go into. Come near, or I will incinerate all of you. And then fly away.
Buddy, you are really lucky the fucking idiots below did not hear you say that. See, I know what the locals are like. They don't.
Oh, I'm already gone. I'm out of earshot.
Yeah, this guy's voice carries like fucking crazy.
So he's actually just got a megaphone.
Does Skater Kid give him directions, or does he just let him into town? Because he, again, still doesn't know where the dock is now.
I mean,
you guys do have a smashed up dock that is half fixed up by
Yeah,
the local refugees.
yeah. Oh, I don't mind sending them to that dock. I am also going to have Skater Kid go get Mr. President because we're gonna need him, and I did get permission for Chris from that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Get a real character. I thought this was going to be another joke session, Sam. Jesus. Although, that being said, we do have to end soon.
All right.
Do we want to call it here? I know you've got to go to bed pretty early, Chris.
Well, this would be the last time I have to go to bed early, so...
Yeah,
Starting
super
next year,
awesome.
I don't
We
have
can end
to.
it early because I kind of want Mr. President's return to form to be a bit. I want you at your peak.
Yeah, we want peak Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Not G-Slice hyped up, cracked it, just did a line of crack, did a line of cocaine, and
You
then...
didn't do line of crack. You cracked your neck.
Yeah, that's the line that was cracked.
I was hoping, out of character, I was hoping to go on the hunt, like a ghost hunt tonight, so I could kill off G-Slice, because he only had one base willpower left and 5 regular willpower.
I
So that's
honestly
like
thought
a
the hat
brilliant-
was going to kill you.
I want you to know that when Bayou Bill threatened you,
Yeah.
I was perfectly prepared to have Bill kill
Why
G-Slice.
didn't you? I literally told you guys I wanted to kill him this session because I was bringing back the real characters next session.
Hey, how much damage can Skater Kid do when he throws glass? Did he kill him with
No,
waking him up?
Skater Kid is actually. Remember when
It's
you
okay.
built him? He is actually a hardcore pacifist. He is incapable of harming another.
I'm gonna
person on
message
purpose.
Sam an
Okay.
idea, and I'm gonna see if he gets approval for it.
So what my actual plan is I literally am going to lock G-Slice in a room with paperwork.
Okay. Well, then he
And-
actually has to do the job you hired him for.
Yes. Yeah, that's my plan to NPC the character is to just give him so much paperwork that he
I have
can't
a really
leave.
funny idea that I want
I
to
think-
message Sam to see if Sam would be down for it. Also, Sam, before the next session, I have to do backstory.
Oh yeah, you're bringing in Am?
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a potential idea, Chris.
No. I want to ask Sam something because I think this would be really fucking funny.
All right.
All right, DM it to me.
Okay.
We can do it tomorrow. Also,
I'll just DM it,
guys,
dude.
since we're all DMing each other, I DM'd Bob so that we would feel included.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah. Let's
I
do
mean,
experience.
Did you
before
turn
I
off the stream?
forget.
Oh, we haven't done experience yet.
Yeah, I guess that should be part of it. Okay, so first things first. Who stayed in character best tonight?
I
want to give that to Bob because that was badass.
Yeah, Bob had a
You know
bad.
what?
I was gonna give Bob most
I agree with
useful.
that.
I was gonna
That
give
was-
Bob most useful too.
All right, yeah,
Bob.
Bob gained experience for character. All right, let's go with most useful. I know Chris
Bob.
is voting Bob.
Bob never gets voted for anyway, so it's fine.
Because I never really do anything outside of fights and like specific character moments.
Yeah, I like voting for Bob here.
I'll vote for Chris.
I need to find the
Most
message.
useful as G-Slice, you piece of shit! Get out of here! You walk out of here! I voted for you.
All right,
Don't
you know what?
ever
You know
say
what?
that.
All right, everyone, pull back your votes. No, we can't give it. No,
Yeah, we can't give it. How dare you say such a thing like that?
I said, well, oh yeah, Mr. President wasn't here. I was like, yeah, well, I'll just go with Chris. Random number generator, go.
Okay.
Tom, your vote.
For most useful?
Mhm.
Are you gonna vote for Chris as well?
I'm gonna be the coward and split between Chris and Bob. Bob because I think Bob did a lot of good work there, and Chris because it'll make Chris mad.
You fucking.
All right.
Oh,
you guys
whatever.
Gain 0.5.
Jesus God, why do you do this?
No, doesn't Bob have more votes?
Yeah, Bob has more votes. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Bob has 2.5 votes. I have 1.5 votes.
Math does work like that.
Tom, you
Wrecked.
slut.
Bob gained the experience. Who had
Okay.
the best bit tonight?
Bob with threatening them.
Okay, I don't want to give all of the points to one person.
Bob, I choose.
And I don't
Bob.
think that I agree with that. I'm going to vote for Tom for his A+, like, ready to kill G-Slice moment. I loved his, like, his threat. It was so good.
That's literally everyone, every session.
What?
Yeah,
And
but
it
I
makes
almost did it.
moments.
No one sat down and threatened you before, though.
Bear Claw, literally, pepper spray, or whatever the fuck his name, literally broke my neck.
No player character has sat down and threatened you.
Bear Spray didn't sit down and threaten you. He actually fucking did it.
He's not a bitch.
And then I undid it.
Yeah, you brought yourself back to life.
Be the
Mine's
fucking
gay.
worst.
I am having a hard time finding the message I sent to Sam that had all of the changes I needed to make to my characters when I got a new computer.
For most humorous, I would vote for. I'm just going to vote again for General G Slice Antics.
All right.
Good old General G Slice Antics.
Any
The
objections?
GGA.
I think that puts Chris in the lead.
I think it's one vote Chris, one vote Tom,
One vote
who
Bob.
did,
one vote Bob.
Oh.
Bob hasn't voted.
I vote for Seth.
Yeah!
Everyone gained 0.25 experience.
All right.
That actually nets my 0.75 into a full experience point.
Sick.
It's inevitable. It always happens.
I actually just hit 2 on. I hit a whole number on that myself. Fucking beautiful.
All right.
Okay, so it was before. Sorry, go ahead.
Thoughts on like how are you guys feeling about an Iron Legion diplomat showing up?
A
Like, what
little
are your
scared.
impressions so far?
By the way, I did want to do an empathy check on that to make sure he was not lying.
He believed everything
I-
you were saying. Your empathy is good enough on a passive.
Okay.
It's only been like 3 days, too, since Mr. President left. He went to go get help.
I wonder if the Iron Legion situation is like normalizing, or maybe wasn't as bad as we had initially thought. If
I
the
think it's-
diplomats being sent.
Quite possibly worse than we possibly thought because of diplomats being sent.
Trojan horse, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think that since he didn't. Sam accidentally said he didn't trigger the lie.
Hey, Sam, quick question. Well, I mean, they could have lied to him. That's the thing. Seth, they could have said, "Oh yeah, this is a diplomat mission. These guys are just your bodyguards."
That doesn't.
That's not a lie, then.
I don't feel like that's something the Iron Legion would do. That doesn't seem like their
We
vibe.
haven't even seen them like do things. Like we just know they destroy places.
And they're also into human sacrifice.
Yeah. Sam, how much does that ship weigh? Just a rough estimate.
I don't have the stat open. Right
Would you say it's under 120 million tons?
Probably.
Okay. Just
But Bob, how many jelly beans would fit inside it?
ooh,
I don't
that's
know. It's not a
Bob question.
battleship.
All right,
Oh, okay.
you turn the stream off, Sam.
Oh,